We can make it as busy or as relaxed as you wish.
Yes.
And I promise you, when you get to Africa, you won't even want to look at a phone.
One of the special things is the diversity. Like the rest of Africa, hunting pays for conservation in a way that ecotourism never could. You know, one of the big things is overpopulation, especially a problem with elephants.
The landscape is irreplaceable and very special. So we're here today with Jeffrey Wayland with 4 Aces Outfitters. What we're going to talk to you today is about our hunting areas, why we choose those areas and why they're important to us.
We could be hunting in the swamps. We could be up in the jungle in the north.
It's something about the hills in Africa. The trees are different, and it's just a magical experience. I see some of the hunters, they'll pull up a chair and they'll go over in the corner and they'll just look at the sunset, and you can't replace that.
No, you can't.
There's nowhere else in the world that has sunrise or sunset like Africa.
And we spend a lot of time and money, you know, researching our areas, spending time, boots on the ground, looking for these animals.
I saw 2 females on here, and then I was...
Because we are the guides.
Because we are the guides.
We're not booking agents.
Exactly.
Again, we are not booking agents. We are guides.
So we spend a lot of time during our summer months going into our areas.
And so if you have a hunter that's coming in, you know this guy wants a super trophy, the pressure's on you.
The pressure's on
no
me.
one else.
That's why we spend so...
You got to go out there. You got to go scout. You got to find an animal that you hope you can find when the client shows up.
Exactly. And, you know, I think we have an above average success rate in finding super, super big trophies.
Well done, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. First time in Africa, and was blessed enough to freaking take a spiral slam. That is freaking nuts.
It's amazing. We've done very, very well.
Why do we choose Botswana?
Elephant.
Elephant. So in today's world, we choose Botswana because that's where we believe we have the best opportunity at trophy-sized elephant bull.
Yeah, we've hunted all over Africa for elephant, and we've settled for Botswana in the last 10 years.
Okay.
Or since they opened. We have the best success there at shooting trophy-quality elephant.
But Botswana was closed for elephant hunting for a number of years.
Yes, so they had a moratorium placed on them. All those areas got closed down.
Okay.
For, I think it was 12 or 15 years or however long it was. You know, I think their government realized, like the rest of the world, hunting pays. Okay. Hunting pays for conservation in a way that ecotourism never could. You know, one of the big things is overpopulation. If aren't hunters to keep that in check, you know, the areas get overpopulated, especially a problem with elephants. You know, time after time. We don't go home without shooting a big elephant.
Okay.
We have access to the best blocks, and we get a fair amount of quota, and it's something that it's something we do very well, is shoot big elephant. They're generally long hunts, and when you speak to your travel agent, you have a date that you arrive to Johannesburg and you have a date that you fly home from Johannesburg. All the internal travel we take care of.
Let's just say I go and I book an elephant hunt with you. You're going to guide me.
I'm going to guide you.
I fly into Johannesburg.
You fly into Joburg. From there, I take care of your flights to Botswana, your gun permitting. We take care of all of that so that you don't have to worry about coming to South Africa and leaving to a different country. So you arrive in Johannesburg, we take care of the rest. You know, our elephants are 10 to 18 days.
Jeffrey, that's very important, because how many hunters have you been with over the years and they come into camp and they don't want to shoot on day one because they've got, 13 more days
Exactly.
to hunt?
I like this camp.
So let's just say we go to Botswana and you find me a nice leopard on day 5, like you said. Well, we've got, a few more days in there, and
you don't want to just sit and camp.
Right, you say, that's the leopard you want to shoot. And I'm thinking, man, if I shoot it now, what the heck am I going to do for the next 10 days or 9 days or whatever? Right, you never turn down a leopard.
Rule 1, never turn it down.
Never, or an elephant, because you'll never see him again.
That's the one thing is, a lot of guys, like you were saying, don't want to shoot on day 1 or 2. Believe me, when the right elephant is in front of you and it's day 1 or 2 or 3, you'll be an idiot not to squeeze the trigger.
That's right.
I think we're going to go look at this elephant. I potentially, Mike's gonna shoot it.
More diamond.
Are we ready? Thank you. Load. Okay. Shoot him again.
In the same spot, in the head.
You can shoot him right between his eyes.
No, let him
Okay,
come.
just wait.
Let him just come. Come. He's going to go down in the water.
I don't want to shoot him in the head. Please help me.
No,
I don't
don't.
want to shoot him in the
You're not going to shoot him now.
Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. That's a great shot there.
Hey, one shot drop.
One shot, drop him.
One shot drop the elephant.
Sorry.
I didn't try him hold.
Thanks, Mike.
Completely different feeling.
Walking around.
It's a little sick.
Buffalo and a hippo can come out, yeah.
They're just
That's just weird.
really big,
Yeah.
majestic animals, so it feels a little different.
And so fast forward through the day, and you may be on the truck hunting, and this sun starts setting. Well, it's a surreal experience in Africa, and you see it on a lot of videos, and you see it a lot historically. But until you experience yourself, you really don't know what we're talking about.
No, you don't.
So you might want to just stop and look up.
Yeah. Take it in.
Get off the phone, get off all the electronics, and I promise you, when you get to Africa, you won't even want to look at a phone.
Yeah.
A lot of our clients, they love being out in the field, they love being around you and me and everyone else, but they're a little bit hesitant to shoot on day 1, day 2, or day 3
Yeah.
because they want more of an experience, right?
Every time we've turned down a big elephant on day 3 that's in the bracket that the guy was looking for, he usually ends up shooting one smaller later.
What's the saying? Don't turn down the elephant that you shoot on the last day, or something like that.
If you're willing to shoot it on the last day, you should be willing to shoot it on the first day.
That's it. And a lot of people are not like that.
A lot of people aren't. And we do our best to avoid those situations.
I think they found her bull. We're going to go check them out. I'm probably going to shoot it. In that yell.
Come, Mike. On your knees?
On your knee? On your knee?
Yeah.
Shoot it firmly.
And you have 5 or 10 more days left. We'll keep you hunting, and it's not like you're going to sit in camp the rest of the time.
You're never going to be bored.
You are never going to be bored. I will not allow it.
We can make it as busy or as relaxed as you wish.
Yes,
you may
sir.
wake up one day and say, look, dude,
I don't want to do anything
you
today.
hammered me yesterday and the day before. I need a little break. And that's fine, no problem.
That's not a problem at all. And, a lot of times guys are like, I want to take a day off, especially if they're there with wives and kids. Well, I want to take a day off and maybe just go see animals, go do something. Is there anything in the area? So a lot of times we'll break it up, and one day we'll go do something with them that's unique to the area we'll be in at the time.
Yeah, I think that's a good reflection of what we have going on in some of the other countries. Is there anything else that you would like to touch on?
No, I think, if we go specifically, if we're talking specifically now about Botswana, the main reason we're there are big elephant and big leopard. And we've been very successful in that in the last couple of years since it's opened up, since we've been hunting there. And I believe there's a great future for us there. We have great camps. We have great hunting areas, some of the best. So, yeah, give us a call.
All right, cool. Give us a call. You have all my information, and I'd be happy to share Jeffrey or Adam's information with you. Most importantly, we want to thank everyone for supporting our YouTube channel and making this a success. We've been very blessed over the last few months. It's a new thing for me. You know, I'm here to help. So the only way we can make it bigger is if you guys subscribe and add to the comments. We're going to have a lot of good giveaways coming up pretty soon. You'll see I'm giving away a helicopter hunt for 2 guys with lodging, and we have a lot of good cap giveaways coming up. So yeah, hit the like and subscribe button and keep us going. We appreciate you guys.